Hi, I'm Zoe. We all know how Friday afternoons work. You're at the end of the week, later you're probably going out, but your fridge is empty and you have to go to the supermarket to buy something that will satisfy your animalistic needs. Let's say you go and you simply pick a salad or a bunch of bananas, coffee and, well, chocolate. Of course, who doesn't love chocolate? A gesture that seems so simple to you, to me, to anyone, could have tragic consequences for someone else. Behind that sweet bar, there's a bitter truth. A whole process run by slavery and abuse. How do we know where the chocolate came from? How is it produced? You all must have heard about those poor children in Africa, and you all probably couldn't care less. But what if I told you that we are responsible for this? But first of all, let me introduce them. Children that vary from the age of 5 to the age of 15 work in cacao plantations and are paid little to nothing for a day. They are more or less 200,000 and they come from, well, mostly from Togo, Ghana, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Cameroon and the Ivory Coast. They're covered in scars, the marks from all the beating and the whipping their masters make them endure. They wear only tattered clothing and they sleep in crumbling hovels with windows and doors locked. In 2001, a protocol called the Harkin-Engel was signed by the chocolate industry to end this modern kind of slavery. But nothing has changed since. Even the American Congress made multinationals such as Nestlé, Hershey's and M&M's sign an agreement in which they promised they would stop using children in their plantations within a few years. The end of this deal was in 2005, but they got an extension. These children matter. Their lives matter. They deserve basic human rights like every other person on this earth. We shouldn't trade those for a cheap chocolate bar and then donate to missions in Africa to clear out our consciences. We can't do that. The only way this sick mechanism could ever be broken, could ever finish, is if we change and start making the right choices. If we paid attention to what we do, we would find out that each one of our actions has consequences, not only for us and the people around us, but also for every other person on the planet.